Hello everyone, it's Juniper Bloom Mystique, and I'm coming to you today to get us grounded and rooted and connected to the earth, to Mother Nature, to the new earth energies, to help move these energies along, I guess you could say. For those of you who don't know, I am a master healer, and I'm coming to you to help guide everybody and bring forth the new earth, to eliminate any darkness and to help transition into the most abundant energies you could possibly imagine for ourselves and for the collective as well. What a beautiful thing, right? What a beautiful thing that we get to step into and that I get to help bring about. Okay, so let's begin by just focusing on our breath. Just notice, take note of how you're breathing. Don't worry about telling yourself to breathe a certain way. Just take note of how you're breathing. How does the air feel? Is it fresh air or is it stagnant air? Is it pungent or is it soft? Does it have a sound when you breathe in? Or is it quiet or silent? Just simply pay attention to your breath. Is it warm or cool as it goes into your throat, as it enters into your lungs? How does it feel? Allow this breath to start taking over your space in your body. Allow your gentle, subconscious mechanism of breathing, this mode, this task of survival, to be present in the here and the now, to be recognized for the magnificent force that breath truly is. The force of life that just simply breathing in is. How powerful an inhale can be. How much more powerful an exhale can be. So start noticing that too. What does it feel like to release this breath? Do you feel shaky as you're breathing? Is there hesitation? Do your lungs hurt as you breathe in deeply and as you release that breath? Do they feel open and free? Are you noticing any resistance in your body? If you are, start imagining breathing that breath into that resistance. Allowing it to fill that space, fill that void. Allowing it to take over the space of the resistance, of the blockage. Allowing it to create a space of only healing being allowed within your system, only high vibrations, as far as creating a functional living space within your environment being allowed within. Remember, everything has a balance. If we are ever trying to keep something too far out of balance, it affects the balance of every aspect around us. This meditation is shrouded in hertz and binaural beats, designed to help awaken, activate centers of your mind space in your brain, alleviate pain and stress, as well as provide support and guidance and connection from Source. But it's also about maintaining balance and knowing that as you do that, you are supported. It's letting go of the reins and putting your energy where it's needed continually in motion. So never too long in one space for an extended period of time. Sometimes you can stay longer in certain areas of energy, but then we must move. We must keep going. We must keep everything in balance. When in balance, you can maintain lots of things, for everything seems effortless. For imagine it simply kind of like a ballerina dancing in the sky, just ever so gently touching her toes to each energetic cloud and bouncing ever so gently off of each one. Just bouncing off and floating to the next, like dancing through the energetic clouds, dancing through this energy that is in some ways lacking the oxygen holding us down. Start to allow your body to feel like this. Start to allow your body to feel like that weightless energy, boundlessly moving and dancing, and only focusing momentarily on areas that need focus, and then being sure to allow other things in as well. Keep moving, and of course everything comes back to the other, continuously moving around, continuously tapping into new things, providing joy in many ways, like children do. Allowing yourself to frolic and play in the newness, like being reborn on this earth that we are being surrounded by, as the old one is essentially dying away. Allowing newness to move forward as things that have served their purpose can move out. Keep things in motion and in balance, and know we are supported. 444 is also always about support and guidance from above. Divine support and love and guidance from the angels, from the masters, from the teachers, from your soul. It's about trusting that you know the process. It's about paying attention to your inner voice and making sure that you're staying in balance for what you need, for your purpose, and for who you are, regardless of anybody else. So as you breathe, allow all of this to just sink in. Keep imagining being able to float and frolic in this energy, to being able to just jump up and lightly dance on the softest energetic clouds. Just all of a sudden, you are lighter than a feather. And you can do anything you want to do. Like freedom you've never known before. Where you can just jump up and move mountains. Land wherever you wish to land. Where all of this old structures are falling away. And now all of a sudden, you can start painting anything you wish. What a concept. Allow this to start sinking in. It's not just about things dying, it's about things being reborn. For it's not the end of days, but it's a chance to create new ways. New beauty, love all around. Support in ways you've never known before. Freedom. Like you can't even imagine. Like a bird, feeling the wind beneath their wings as they learn to fly, as they learn to see things in a new perspective and a new light from a new height, as they learn to dance and touch things ever so gently, yet so powerfully in form. As you've allowed your soul to become free and begin to fly and begin to dance in energy like never before, we're going to ground you. We're going to allow the earth to connect with you, to help you grow and to help you soar. We're also going to help the earth. We're going to support her. We're going to help her calm her storms. We're going to help her settle in to her new space that she's headed to. So as I'm starting to calm each and every one of you back down to the earth, just pulling your energy down ever so gently, as you just focus on your breath again, just breathing calmly, paying attention to the air going into your lungs again. Is it stagnant air now? Is it oxygenated air? Is it clean? Does it smell good? How does it feel going into your lungs? Pay attention again to your body. How does your body feel now? Allowing this beautiful breath to find its way into any area in your body that you notice that needs this oxygen, that needs this breath, that needs movement and flow. And just breathe that air into that space now. As Athena steps forward, bringing down with her a beautiful goddess heavenly light. And she's going to bring this down into your upper chakras, your galactic, your soul, your star chakras, down into your crown chakra. And we're going to open and align your chakras, but our main focus today is your root chakra. So as she is bringing this light down, giving you this divine connection through your chakra system, opening them and aligning them, I'm going to start bringing up the earth's energy, this beautiful root from the core of the earth that just begins to communicate with you, almost from your heart seed, much like the one we planted last time in the last meditation I did. It's like this piece of the earth that can see your fingerprint, that can hear your footprint, that can feel your voice. And it starts to beat with your heartbeat as you're focusing on your breath, and Athena is drawing down the heavenly light above and through your system. I'm bringing up this earth core root, bringing it up through the earth's layers, deep from the earth's core, which is magnificently large, by the way, and glowing in such a way like I've never seen before. It's just so beautifully glowing and magical and powerful. And bringing up this energy through this cord from the earth that is beating to your heartbeat only. So this cord can't get lost. It can't find a way to anybody else but you. It's like tailored to you. And it's finding its way up through these layers, bringing up with it every healing aspect of Mother Earth. Every connection possible to Mother Earth being brought up through this cord, much like an umbilical cord to the mother. And it's coming up, penetrating through the last layer, going out into the earth's surface and finding your feet, and entering in your energy body through the soles of your feet, all the way up through your legs. But one is going on the outside as well, and it's wrapping around your feet, your ankles, your legs, and beginning to go up the back side into your root chakra, as the ones inside have worked their way up into your root chakra as well. Creating a grounding of rooted connection on magnificent levels. The one that goes up the outside keeps rising all the way up your spine, creating roots and branches sprouting down your arms, going up to your head and up above you, sprouting leaves just like a tree. This is your tree of life connection to the earth, connecting you to that life support, that nectar of the earth. No matter where you move, no matter what comes your way, as you're connected in this way, you cannot fall, you cannot be faltered. You're sturdy like never before, but yet still light as that feather, and can be free and frolic and play. As I draw up more light now, and I bring it up through the roots, up into your legs, and up into your root chakra. I'm going to do a root chakra cleanse for everybody. And they're also decalcifying a little bit of your third eye for you as well. It's much needed, otherwise all other healings can just go to waste at times. It's much like having vitamins run through your system, but your system can't absorb it because it's too full of gunk. And so a cleansing of your hypothalamus, your pineal gland, your thyroid is imperative regularly until we can break away from all of the unnatural things we've been placing into our system. So I am doing a cleanse on everybody's third eye, hypothalamus, and pineal gland, or pineal gland, hypothalamus, and thyroid. As well as entering into your root chakra to help remove any debris and start giving you a strong foundation to build off of with this newfound freedom that is coming our way. because it is coming our way. Divine timing as always. So it is like a red flower that I'm seeing just open up. It's like the leaves or the petals just flatten out and open up, just like blah, like almost like I'm tired energy, like cleanse me now. And then I do see some darkness. There's some definite shadows here. We're going to pull those shadows out and cleanse them with this beautiful fire. Cleanse these shadow pieces so they can receive light. And then allowing you to give them their light. There's different ones. I could go through them one by one. One of them, it's like a child crying. Crying, very traumatizing scenario, so I'm not going to go too deep into it, but it is dark. There is some trauma here. Some are lighter than others, and that's okay. So these just dark pieces are being transmuted into light from the root chakra, allowing your connection to the earth to blossom, to implant and to blossom into your root chakra. It's almost like this beautiful root from a flower that comes up into your root chakra, and the flower just blossoms and grows and becomes what it's going to become within your root chakra system, and then continues up from there, sprouting new flowers up into the rest of your chakras. That's kind of how it's looking to me right now. And it's this beautiful flower, and as I'm removing these dark shadows energies, the flowers are becoming more red rather than this dull grayish orangey red that I'm seeing. I want a vibrant red, and for some of you the energy is more red than others, and that's okay. We're also going to expand this root chakra to accept more energy, more light codes entering in as well as decalcifying this root chakra, so to speak, I guess you could say. It's almost like cleansing that outer energetic wall to allow it to be more malleable, allow it to be more easily penetrated with the right light, if that makes sense. And just imagine now the coolness of the dirt beneath your feet from the earth, connecting to an element that the earth houses. You could be imagining touching the leaves on your own tree. You could be imagining this beautiful flower that was within your root chakra. What does that look like? Is it red? Is it orangey and kind of gray? Is it dull? Is it really, really, really dark red? What does that look like? Focusing on your breath. As I pull out some more debris, I'm seeing some broken glass pieces that were shattered throughout this root chakra. So somebody's root chakra has some glass pieces. I feel like this was trauma. So at first I was like, car accident, and then they said no. And I see like a female yelling and screaming, and I see somebody breaking glass. So it's almost like domestic violence type scenario. Very young couple. So it could be somebody's mother and father, it could be themselves having this issue. But it's what I'm seeing within your root chakra. And we are eliminating, it's like a reflection. So this comes from what we believe we deserve. This comes from childhood traumas. This comes from that shadow aspect that we carry from trauma up into the future, into our future, into our adulthood. And it creates scenarios that we're familiar with. It's the same concept of allowing in what you think you're worth. And as I'm pulling out the glass, this is playing out this scenario, this reflection of this memory of this past issue that is no longer needed. It's no longer capable of being housed. It's no longer teaching us any more lessons. For it is being brought forth, healed, and removed. And as I'm doing that, we are energetically healing your root chakra back to its natural, full, blossoming, flowing state. So starting to energetically rotate, energetically spin within. And now I'm starting to see it expand into universal light. So it's almost like I can see like space dust within your chakra as well. It's very interesting. Really rooting you and grounding you in now. And so it's like a way of communicating with the earth telepathically, going into your root chakra here. It's bringing up new forms of communication with her, allowing you to just feel into her, to see her needs, to hear her call easier than ever before. So for those of you who do these meditations, you're welcome and congratulations. Now this root chakra is sending up a connection through your other chakras as well, but we're not going to go any further today. We'll do another one on your sacral chakra next, and then we'll do your solar plexus and so on and so forth. But I'll do each one by one. And today is all about connecting to the earth, getting grounded, healing with her, calming her. And we're going to also remove any debris from your outer energetic field as well. The fear body is what's coming up now. So I want you to imagine this blanket, okay? Imagine it as this warm blanket being placed around you. And it's kind of heavy. It's like a weighted blanket. And it's just being laid over you, but it's warm. And all of a sudden, it's providing you comfort that you didn't know you needed. It's providing you a feeling of support that you weren't aware that you needed. And so you allow your body to sink into this feeling of this warm blanket. Breathing in this comfort. And then all of a sudden, something just seems off about this blanket. It starts to feel a little itchy. It starts to feel a little bit uncomfortable. And so you start moving around thinking, is it me? Is it this blanket? What's going on? And it's just more, it's like spreading throughout the blanket, becoming more and more irritating, more and more uncomfortable. And all of a sudden you start seeing things that create fear. You start having thoughts of, am I safe? What's happening? Are these bugs? Like these fear scenarios just start coming up into your space. You start hearing noises outside the blanket to where it's like creating a scenario. Being in the blanket is almost fearful. Like this blanket is not as comforting as you thought. It's becoming very fearful. What am I being exposed to? What is on this blanket? What is outside this blanket? Can I take it off? What's going to happen to me if I do? What's going to happen to me if I don't? Is my family safe? What is happening around me? Do I need to know? Do I need to know now? What do I need to know now? Did I miss something? All of this is surfacing suddenly with the weight of this blanket, and the weight of this blanket is becoming heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier, and the fears are becoming bigger and bigger to where now I'm afraid to even get in my car. If I get in my car, am I going to make it to work? If I go to work, am I going to get sick and die? If I go to work, am I going to watch others get sick and die? Is the whole world dying? Are we all going to die? All of this is coming up right now in this blanket and the energy of the collective. And it's heavy. It is so very heavy. And you don't know if you can take the weight of it anymore. It's starting to bring you down. You're starting to crumble at the knees. You're starting to be to where you can't stand up anymore. physically or energetically, and it's just getting more fearful and more fearful and more fearful, to where suddenly you just can't take it anymore. And you take a deep breath and you begin to look up, almost like you're looking up to God, almost like you're looking up to the sky saying, help me. I can't take the weight of this blanket, the weight of this fear anymore. And you start to see this twinkle of light appear just above your head. You can't quite make it out to where it's coming from. You know this blanket was solid just moments ago, so heavy on top of you and filled with fear. Nowhere to go, never coming off, can't get it off, it's too heavy. And now all of a sudden, there's this flicker of light above your head. And it's getting a little bigger. It's starting to become clear where it's coming from. And you notice it's like a zipper. There's a little thing hanging down to pull, just like a zipper, and that's where the light is shining through. And so you grab this zipper and you begin to pull. And as you do that, the blanket begins to open up and light begins to shine through. And this light is like a brand new sun that has just been born, beaming in on you, feeling so warm. You can feel the light shining on your head, on your forehead, on your third eye. And it is so warm. And it's just bringing newness, new information. And all of a sudden, this blanket begins to feel lighter. So you quickly pull the zipper down even further. And more light comes in, going down the front side of your body, warming you to the soul, warming you to the core. And suddenly you have no thoughts anymore. Everything seems calm as you pull the zipper down further, and you permanently step outside of this fear blanket, this heavy, so very heavy weighted blanket that you now step out of and can stand up completely from, letting the light in all around you and on you, like being reborn into a newness of self, so new and free, allowing this sunshine to just now penetrate every aspect of your soul, your cellular level, your skin, lighting up your third eye and your root chakra, hearing the call of the earth, the whispers of the birds, knowing that you too can now let that wind beneath your wings, and watching as you look down, that blanket dissolve completely away. It's no longer a blanket, for now you can see what it really was. A pile of very heavy darkness being removed from the system, from the world, from you. Keep breathing this moment in, allowing it to anchor into your root chakra and your heart as well. Imagining that sunlight pierce through your skin, warming you up, feeling light as a feather as you focus again on your breath. Just breathing the air into your body. Is it warmer now? Can you feel the sunlight in your breath? Breathe this in throughout your body. Breathing it in to your feet, to your toes, to your heels. Breathing it into your calves and your knees and your thighs. Breathing this light in to your root chakra. And anywhere else you wish to take it. Just breathing, feeling light as a feather. Knowing that when you open your eyes, you're going to see and embark upon a beautiful journey of newness, new colors, new experiences. new forms of everything coming your way, then there's no fear but fear itself, which we just eliminated. For you're now free and light as a feather, then can fly and soar to magnificent heights. Play with the colors of the rainbow. Dance in the energy clouds. And paint magnificent colors on your new canvas of creation. For it is truly yours to create the world you wish to create. So start painting. Start imagining your colors. Start giving love like never before. Stay in this calm vibration with the earth. Keep her there with you. We're anchoring in this healing and opening of the chakras, keeping you safe and able to close them up as needed. And next time I will do a sacral chakra healing just like this one. But like always, flush your system and get rest as needed. Be open to changes. So much love to all of you. See you soon.